Britain's Conservative-led government is holding a confidence vote in itself. Now, this comes after it blocked an effort by the opposition Labour Party, who wanted a vote of confidence against both the government and Prime Minister Boris Johnson in order to force him out of office earlier. Now, the Conservatives said that they wanted to leave Mr. Johnson out of the motion, given that he's already said he is stepping down. At the same time, candidates vying to be Britain's next Prime Minister will be put up for another vote later today. Ollie Barrett joins us live now from London for more on this. Ollie, unusually this vote's going to take place when the government has tabled it itself. Is there any possibility, though, that the Conservative government might lose this confidence vote at all? Any danger of that?
In a word, no, Dawn. The government is very confident it's going to win. It absolutely has the votes. Boris Johnson's government, despite his recent travails, still has a very large majority in Parliament, and there is no danger of the Conservatives not backing themselves as the government, and that could lead to the triggering of an election if that did happen. The Labour Party had been trying to force a vote like this, but as you were saying, wanted to include Boris Johnson specifically in that. The Conservative Party, the government, said that that would be a waste of parliamentary time, effectively, and said that they would allow this confidence vote, but without that specific mention of a Prime Minister that they say is on his way out anyway. But what this will do is give the Labour Party the chance in the House of Commons to be critical of Boris Johnson, of the government that he leads. It will be able to point to a caretaker Prime Minister and say that you don't really run a fully functioning government. On the other side of that coin, the Conservatives will use this to try and show that actually they are in charge of a stable majority in the House of Commons, that they are running a government with ministers in place going about their jobs on a daily basis. So there's something in this for everyone, really, and Boris Johnson himself will take part in the debate later when the MPs are debating whether they have confidence or not in the government.
Well, the government certainly has a bigger fish to fry. The field for Tory leader, that's narrowing. Tory MPs are going to vote on, they're going to vote out another contender for the top job tonight. What are the odds?
The odds are that probably Tom Tugendhat is going to go. He is considered to be the most likely to be eliminated at this stage. If not him, Kemi Badenoch is probably next in line. Those are the two candidates that have been really trailing the three front runners. And those three front runners are Rishi Sunak, who remains the favourite to win eventually, and Penny Mordaunt and Liz Truss. Now, it's not at all guaranteed that Rishi Sunak is going to get to the end of this race and become the next Conservative leader and therefore Prime Minister, partly because Penny Mordaunt and Liz Truss are very popular with the Conservative Party membership. So it's certainly not a done deal yet. And Tom Tugendhat would tell you that he's still in the race, but we do expect that in a few hours from now, it's potentially likely that he'll be gone and we'll be into that final four. And the Conservative 1922 committee that runs all of this still believes it's very much on track to make sure we have a final pairing to put to the Conservative Party membership by the close of play Wednesday local time.
Ollie, thank you for that. Ollie Barrett there live from London.